Hi guys! Hello, hello, hello! So yay! It's either good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are watching me from. Yes, welcome to another episode on TeaTalk with Goodness Usman. Yes, super amazing and beautiful day to have you all with me. I hope you guys enjoyed our last episode. Yeah, and the topics we're talking about. So, like I usually say on this channel, that you need to put out the comment section what kind of topic you want me to talk about on this show, and I will definitely get to it and treat it. So, hey, you know how we roll. But for those who are new for us on this show, before we go right into it, I say that you get your cup of green tea like mine, or a glass of water, glass of wine, cappuccino, coffee, whatever it is that works for you, wherever you are right now. Get it, and let's get right into today's what? Topic. So hey, shall we? Ooh, always a very good feeling. Yeah, always, always. All right, so today's topic. Hey, it's gonna be a bit of a basketball kind of topic. I know that some of you will be interested in this conversation, and for some people, this conversation will hurt them. Sorry, Emma Binu, we just have to talk about it. I mean, here we talk about anything to everything, and that the whole essence of the show or the conversation is to help all of us all. Now, what do I mean by all of us all? You're a realtor, you're an investor, or you're a real estate developer. All is the end game is to help all of us do better, be better. I mean, knowledge is power, information is power. So the more information we equip ourselves with, the better we become, whichever category you stand on. Yes, I know that some routers watch this show as well. Yeah. So hey, shall we go into the topic of the day? So what's the topic of the day? Oh my god. It is real estate. I've been getting the question a lot, so I decided to say, you know what? Let's get right into it. Initially, I was a bit skeptical, to be honest. I won't lie, I don't lie, about treating the topic. But when I got it again, I was like, okay, you know what? Let's even talk about it. Let's even address this. Let's know what really is the problem. I mean, let's get right into it and get people's opinion on this particular topic. And then let's see, maybe, just maybe, we all can do better playing our part and our role in the larger market, I mean, the larger space of Nigerian real estate market. I mean, to be honest, there's nothing stopping us to be better. Like I normally say to you guys, that every day I am in a work in progress. Okay, I make sure that I get better than my yesterday. So I'm literally competing against my yesterday. And for those who had been following me years down the line, you see from my track record that I try to improve, I try to get better, and I try to work with more people that are better. I mean, that are focused, that I want to get better. Anyway, so let me just not beat around the bush now, because it looks like we're going to beat around the bush. All right, so the topic for today is the question that has been on everyone's, not everyone's lips, but it has been on some people's lips, that is real estate companies becoming about worse than real estate, than normal Onile. So real estate developers slash Onile is what we're going to be talking about today. What do you think? Do you have this opinion that real estate developing companies are gradually becoming worse off than our usual Omonile? You know, the Omonile bars, the Omonile wahala, the Omonile buhaha. Do you think, are you one of those people right now? Whether you're an investor, maybe you're a realtor like me, or you're a developer, do you think that your fellow developers, do you think that these real estate developers are gradually becoming worse? I mean, worse off than Omonile. So, headlines. That's the topic of the day. So, what do you guys think? Honestly, I'm not going to say so much. I want you guys to tell me what you think in the comment section. And now, this is how we also roll on this show. Hmm? As much as there's a freedom of speech, you're gonna have to culture your freedom of speech. Emobi, no, Don't come and be bashing and be calling names. There's no point doing that. It's not going to help any one of us. I mean, if you're going to come down and say XYZ, S, it's not going to be the solution. In fact, it's not the solution. Yeah, that's right. What I'm saying to you is, please make your point straight on. No need of passion. No need of name calling. That control alone. We don't have to do all of that. But it is important that you tell me what you think. What do you think and why? Why do you feel like that? If you feel like some of these real estate, now this is some, it's not everyone. I don't like generalization as well. Don't generalize. Now, if you feel like some of these real estate developers, they're beginning to be worse off than Onile. Why? What has happened to you? Share your experience with me. I want to know, what have you gone through? What's happening? Is it that you bought a land, they didn't give you your land, or what is it? Just share your experience. So whilst I am reading the comment section and then getting the interaction, getting the comment section lit up with you guys, let me quickly say this so that you will understand what I mean. And for those of you who have nothing to say, it's okay as well. Just put in the comment section, goodness, I'm indifferent, I really don't know much. Because if you don't also have the experience of Onile, I don't think you have the right to say you are worse off. Abi? Yes, Benny. I mean, if you're comparing stuff, you should be apple for apple, I always say. Now, before the advent of, before it becomes a in thing, because it becomes a popular thing for us to have real estate, buying properties, buying land especially from real estate developers who now have gated communities. I mean, who now have provide infrastructures in these communities. We, the normal, regular, tradition is to buy from Omonile. Yeah. Now, what does Onile means? It means you're buying from a family, the regular custodians, the owners of the land, and then the experiences are bad. That's the word. The experiences has been bad. Quite a number of the experiences have been bad, horrible. Let me tell you guys a short story before I move further. Coming into Lagos while I was doing my HN, I had the opportunity to buy a land. A friend of mine, even though I regret it today because I should have done better. Anyways, let's stay on this conversation. Then she invited me she introduced a land for me, selling in somewhere in Mowe after Beggar. Not Mowe for that, Mowe itself. Mowe Arepo area. Then this was like 12 thereabout years ago, 13 years thereabout ago. And I think they were selling the land less than 100,000 naira thereabout, about 100,000 naira. And she said, oh, this person gave it to them. I mean, she wants to buy that. I should come and buy. And that the person is giving us an opportunity to pay because we were students, because she was also going to school as well at that time. We were both doing HND, but in different schools. And so she was like, come, babe, let's buy this thing. We'll be paying the person. She told the person that we're a student, and because we're a student, he said, okay, no problem. We'll be paying, instrumentally. And I'm like, the first thing that came to my mind was, no. Lagos land, hey, Omonile land, hey, no. I don't have the energy for it. I don't have the power for it. I don't know anybody in Lagos. I'm not a Lagosian. I didn't grow up in Lagos. I grew up in Zaria, right? I grew up in Zaria. Half of my life so far was spent in Zaria, right? I was already what age did I leave Zaria? Let's do that. Now coming into Lagos at as then, I've not even done 8 years or 5 years in Lagos. Abi, yeah, I don't have experience in Lagos. I don't know too many people in Lagos. None of my family members are strong Lagosians or have experience when it comes to buying property. So all of that put together, then being a student, you foolishly didn't occur to me that as a student I can buy a property. That other part also play a part. But my major fear was the fear of Omonile. Now I had a cousin who bought a land in Ikorodu, and what they did to her firsthand, I just said, no, me, God forbid. And I think I had another story from a colleague, no, not for a colleague then. It was a friend's brother or sister thereabout, and that was in Shangu Ota area. I mean, the experience were also horrible. So I haven't heard those stories, direct stories, and then read stories of how Ajagbale kind of thing. Yeah, they call them Ajagbale now. Ajagungbale. Sorry if you're not a Yoruba person. They also call them Ajagungbale, They call them Orishirishi name. I mean, like you can buy a land. We hear stories now. You buy a land and they will sell one land to like multiple of you people. And me, like, poor Kogi girl, who will fight for me? I cannot fight. My father cannot come and fight for you. You know, my father tell you to go and buy it in Kogi or go and you buy it in the north. Do you understand? I mean, it's less troublesome in the north. So you guys understand what I mean. So all of those fears, I just said no, 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 and no. Anyways, now the case is, if it was now, I will not run away. I will ask questions. I will not buy from my money. I probably will just do this real estate company. Because again, another opportunity came, another friend showed me, but I refused to buy. These are decisions that anytime I think about it, I actually cry. So because I'm doing the show now, you can watch some my tears. Before someone go there, I'm gonna shed tears because I know how much you are selling the property now in those areas. So I would have made, you know, good chunk of money. Anyways, it's okay. Yeah. Now, getting into real estate, I entered into real estate with the comfort, the succum that comes from, oh, it's more structure. You're dealing with Onile, you're doing companies, you know, real estate companies. They're a company, there's documentation, there's proper documentation, there's legal processes. All of that kinds of gives you, as an investor and also you as a realtor, that comfort. And that was why I said, okay, you know what? I think we can do this. And then I became an investor myself, started buying into properties, of course, owned by real estate companies. Now, how has it been so far? There's been so many turbulence. You know, it's been yeah, 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 yeah. Gosh. Okay. So, transiting from buying land from Omonile, I'm sure a lot of you have so many stories. Because, I mean, I've seen a lot of my clients who tell me horrible stories that they've been through, or their friends of them have been through, or they read online. And these stories are not even a lie. I mean, it's been serious. Even some of these real estate developers, they still go through these Omonile troubles. I hope you guys know. Okay, let me rewind. Did somebody say reverse? Yeah, I'm gonna reverse. I'm gonna rewind, whichever way. Yes, these real estate developers you see that you buy properties from, they still go through Omonile Basco. Do not on any account think that, oh, it's stress free, it's drama free. The drama is still there, 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 and there. The only advantage to you as an investor is that they have shouldered all of those drama, they have taken all of those stress on, so you don't get to see the stress one on one. So why we say come buy from a real estate developer and not go do a monile so that you can avoid the drama is because these real estate developers have armor tank, armored shield, AK-47, everything that's going to protect your investment. He doesn't say that they didn't go through or they are not going through the Omonile Buaha. They are also going through the Omonile Buaha. So many of it, some of us get to know, some of you, a lot of you don't get to know. So sometimes when you see some things happening, some delay happening, you'll be wondering, goodness, why is my allocation being delayed? It's the Buaha underground that we don't want to tell you. Yeah. Some of them we don't get to know until later. The brouhaha they go through from Omonile, the drama is why some of these delays are happening. But they don't want to come back to you because I know that some of you's reaction is going to be, hey, I did not buy the land for Omonile. Why should I? You know, I get it, I understand, but I mean, they are not totally immune to Omonile brouhaha. If that's the only thing you're going to take away from this show today, please note this. Do not ever get it wrong that real estate developers have gone, they are totally immune. I mean, they've taken one sort of vaccine that will not make the Omonile brouhaha cash there. Hey. Sometimes the vaccine, they have the vaccine 1, vaccine 2, vaccine 3. Is there a vaccine Pro Max or something? Gosh, oh Lord. I'm just saying, the brouhaha is there. In fact, it's getting more interesting these days. Now you say, okay, but what about these companies who say, okay, they buy land from government? Yeah, for that of government, there's no Omonile brouhaha, but there's government brouhaha, no, which is what in monetary terms. That's gonna be discussed on another episode. The role of government in real estate market, the major role they are playing, the trouble, the wahala, the brouhaha government themselves. the major part they are playing to the old drama you think you're seeing right now in this real estate market, we're going to discuss it briefly. Government has power, so I don't knock on my time, my leg and my hand. But seriously, somebody has to talk about it anyway. I'm going to expose you guys to a bit or not everything. Oh, sorry for people that are not Yoruba people. You know me now, I'm a proper Yoruba woman. And I like to see some things are sweet to say in Yoruba. It's not only in Yoruba, your dialect. That's why I mean, if you're an Igbo person, there are some, you know how your grandma or your mom want to sort of buy a lorry kind of thing. They want to say some kind things to you. It's sweeter in your dialect. Irrespective of whether you're Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, Efik, whatever, it's always sweeter. You guys get now. Hey, even you yourself, you are watching me. If you want to say some things, you know, to be like you're eating ogbonos. You have to say it in your dialect. English does not cut it at all. So, I won't be known once again. So, hey, go back to where we started from. What do you think? What's your conclusion? Do you think, based on your experience or what you're seeing going around right now, that these real estate developers they are being worse off than the Omonile? Do you really honestly think that? And if you do, why? Why do you think so? Really? Now, this particular episode is going to be in two parts. So, on the second and the part two, I am going to discuss my own opinion as to whatever you guys say. I mean, what you guys are saying. If you're saying, oh, these real estate companies are these real estate developers are that, oh, they are worse off, oh, Omonile is better. I still know people to tomorrow, investors who will always buy Omonile. Now, when you're buying Omonile land, it depends on your muscle. When you have muscle, to muzzle it, you can do it. I believe in you. But my dad is my mommy, my sister, my brothers. If you don't have the muscle, no muscle whatsoever like me like this, Joe, just generally still rest on the shoulder of these developers. Because at the end of the day, you're going to say, no stories. Hey, hold up. No stories. Hold up. No stories. Either you give me my money or you allocate my land or you allocate my house. I don't want to hear anything. You're going to fight them. You're going to call all the lawyers in the world to fight them. But we are money-led lawyer with a money. There is no amount of English you speak. Ilẹ̀ ti lọ, ó ti lọ. Ó ti tín. Sorry, my Ekiti people. Is there any Ekiti person here? I just remember ó ti tín. Okay. So I'm Ekiti people say ó ti tín. I think it's Lawe people. Ó ti tín. You have gone. If your lawyer is what's this fast the bad guy's dad. Kumara. Hey, they Jack ba. But if you know your way, some people know their way around this money there. And no matter how you even know your way, you will buy the house now and start building new. If you leave story that touch and say, I'm in Dublin, I'm in Afghanistan, I'm in Russia, yeah, in Spain, you now leave it 4 years and come back. You are going to meet somebody living in the house already. And when you go to court, story that touch you. Because there's a law also that says that the person that owns the house on the land sometimes can get better people. If your own will not be more interesting for you. Maybe when you bought the land from Omonile, because usually again, Omonile lands don't usually have title. Now, if you now get the land from Omonile and it doesn't have title, you now go to Afghanistan to go and sit down. Or Mauritius, or wherever you are. This gentleman that they resell this for now fast track and was faster than you and went to Laos and go and get title on the land and now build the house. When you go to court, what are you going to say? There's no point matter but that's the court rather, because I mean there's no case abi. Who owns the title on the land? Who owns the house on the land? You get it? Anyways, these are numerous. If we start talking about these Omonile experiences, I am sure that the comments box, YouTube will even ask us what's happening, because the comment box comments will start coming. I mean, so I get that, and I know that. I mean, it's still happening. So people are still falling victim of Omonile. But our concentration today's episode is: do you watching me, realtor, real estate investor? Maybe you're a developer, you're watching me. Do you think that your colleagues are worse off? Like, do you think there are some real estate companies, real estate developing companies that are worse off than Omonile? And why do you think so? Put it in the comment section. Let's have this conversation. Let's share this with ourselves. This is a platform where you're free to share your opinion. You can come in form of advice. And what do you even think that they can do? I mean, why should it? I mean, if you don't even let us know what you think the problem is, or if you don't let us know that there are problems, or you don't let us know that these real estate developers are not doing well, then how do I get better as a realtor? So this is me a way of also getting feedbacks from you guys. Please, guys, be free to tell me what you think. If they are worse off than Onile, why do you think they are worse off than Onile? And what would you have loved them to do better? Put it in the comment section. Remember, on this channel, we are growth oriented. It's all about getting you better, getting the real estate companies we work to do better. Because if I get these reviews, see, you know why it is important you also put these comments in this comment section? When you guys put these comments in the comment section, I screen grab it and send it to these developers. So they see it firsthand. It's not sometimes when you guys call me and have a conversation about it, I can quote you guys. But if I have something to screen much, it's more evidence to see what guys are saying. Can you guys work on this aspect? And that way, we all reward, we all will improve, and we get better. We will all be delivering better to you guys. So, hey, I'm thanking you guys in anticipation, hoping that my comment section will be on fire. Everybody owing their, letting out their opinion in that area. And if you have had an Onile experience before, God forbid if someone didn't lose their life, because I mean, we have the countless experiences we have heard, people losing their life in the process because they wanted to. I mean, some people even buy a land, they tell them not to come there again because they've sold this to other people. You're like, no, God forbid, I pay my money. What is it? I mean, you need buy and all of that. Some people go back to the land, they they match on something and that's it. I mean, come back and they die and all of that. God forbid that will not be anybody's situation. But what I'm saying is, if you had somebody's story before, put it there, put it in the comment section. Let's know, let's hear it, let's educate ourselves, let's expose ourselves, let's open our minds together. And together, we will all be what? We will all get better. And then we have more and more better country, Nigeria, that all of us can be proud of. Honestly, I keep saying it, that if we all wake up every day and we are intentional about growing, about being better in this country, Nigeria, this is our beloved country, Nigeria, we will get there. We will become our country will become that country that we want it to be. But it starts with you and I doing our best. And the best you have to do, your part that you have to do in this particular talk, in this particular regard, is putting your experience, your thoughts, your suggestions in the comment section. So, hey, I will be in the comment section reading your comments and interacting with you all. However, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Remember, this is a part 1, so you need to check the part 2. You have to be on this channel next week Sunday so that you can catch up on the part 2 of this conversation. Thank you so much for watching the video. This is TeaTalk with Goodness Usman show, and we have this show every Sunday on this channel. So make it a date with us every Sunday so that you don't miss out on the great conversations we have on this show. Thank you so much. It's been a delight being with you all today. I'm gonna see you guys on the next episode next Sunday. So hey, until then, ensure that you remain safe and awesome just the way you are. My name remains Goodness Usman, your Fab Lady Realtor for Nigeria Realty 24/7, and of course, your host on this show. So I say to you guys, oh, double.